Watching ABC4 News.
Thanks so much for sticking with us, everybody. Volunteer work here in Utah is one of the big ways that we help out our community. So joining us now to talk about another opportunity is Eddie Albanez and Cassandra Todd from the World Mission Society Church of God. Thanks so much for being here, you two. Let's first talk about the church and what you do. We'll get to the award and the event in just a moment, but start with that.
Wonderful, Emily. Thank you. So my name is Eddie Albanez. I serve as an overseer for our church here locally, and Cassandra Todd, she's our volunteer coordinator. So the World Mission Society Church of God, it was established in 1964 in South Korea by the Second Coming Christ, An Sang-hong. So he restored all the truths of the New Covenant and also taught us about our Heavenly Mother who has already come. So regarding the truths of the New Covenant, we keep the biblical Sabbath day on Saturday and then 7 annual feasts in 3 times according to the teaching of the Bible. One of them being the Passover of the New Covenant. So it's most commonly known as the Last Supper, the bread and the wine ceremony. So it was around this time. This year the Passover is April 15th. So our churches all around the world, they do a wide array of volunteer service, but it's very common that all of our churches will do blood drives around the time of the Passover, because just like Christ gave us his flesh and his blood for eternal life, we also donate our blood, because when you donate blood, 1 pint of blood can save 3 lives. This is a little bit about our church. And locally, we're here just around 21st South and Redwood.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, so Cassandra, let's talk about, we'll talk about the event in a moment, but why service is so important to you, to the group, and really to the religion overall, that service is something that you guys find a lot of importance and really focus on.
Volunteer service is extremely important to us because we want to share the love of a mother, since we do believe in Heavenly Mother, and also share good deeds in the community. Right now, also blood shortage is a critical issue, and so even though people have wanted to have different surgeries, they've been delayed due to COVID-19. Now, however, we can take action in the community, and blood is one thing we cannot produce. So that's why volunteers are extremely needed, so that we can be able to help in this time, which blood shortage is in a dangerously low level. And our volunteers love to give life, which is something that is extremely important, not only physically but spiritually.
I'm glad you point out that blood is blood. We can't make that up. We need blood to make these lives happen and these surgeries happen. So talk to us about the event specifically and how you're inviting the community to join in this effort.
The event is this Sunday, and it's from 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. It's at the American Red Cross facility in Murray. And we are going to have many different activities. So we'll have a jump house, face painting, snacks, so that people are occupied while others are donating blood. And we tend to bring a lot of first-time donors, since it is a fun event that the community can join in. And we typically do host it at our church, but due to Omicron, we wanted to take precautions and have it at the facility.
Well, and then everyone can see where they could go later to make another donation, because you've got them there. Can anyone come? Should we sign up in advance? How should that work out?
Yes, everyone can come. Walk-ins are welcome, and we would love to meet the community.
Fantastic. Eddie, before we say farewell, we want to show off this award that you guys got. You brought it here with you, and tell us what that's all about.
So this is the U.S. President's Volunteer Service Award. It's the most prestigious volunteer service award in the country. And there's a bronze, a silver, and a gold. And thanks to God, we were able to receive the gold in 2021.
And this is for you, the Salt Lake City, you guys here locally.
Right. So our churches do volunteer worldwide, but this one was just for our local church, yes. It comes with a certificate. It comes with a signed letter from the president, and on there he lists off that we had done 1,342 hours of volunteer service in 2021.
Wow.
And it also comes with the gold medallion. And we think it's wonderful because it encourages our volunteers to give back. So cities depend on volunteers, and it's hard to get repeat volunteers, right? Somebody will donate blood once, or somebody will do tree planting once. But how do you promote repeat volunteerism, which is necessary for the sustainability of a city? And we think that through appreciation, and I believe that's one of the reasons why the President's Award even exists, that we can promote this repeat volunteerism. And a lot of people in Utah donate and do a lot of volunteer service.
Yep.
So I read a statistic that per capita, Utah has the highest volunteer rate in the country. But if people don't know that the award exists or how they can receive it, that's one of the reasons why we wanted to let people know, so that the volunteers can be recognized. And it's also good for organizations that need volunteer groups, because they can become certifying organizations and then track the hours of the volunteers, and then they can be the instruments that the government works through in order to award the the volunteers.
Well, thanks so much for bringing it today. Thanks for all the good you guys do for our community, and we hope everyone comes out this weekend for this blood donation because it's something our community needs so desperately. So to both of you, we say thank you so much. More information can be found online at abc4.com. Caesar?
And